So today we're out here behind Whitewater Mountain Resort on the Korua 157 Transition Finder Split. It's been a dream to walk up with, and I can't wait to see how it rides on the way down. So I'm up here at the top of our side country at Whitewater Mountain Resort. It's a tiny little creme brulee crust. Definitely some old tracks here and there, but it was a fun trip up, and let's get crunchy. This board just rocked that stuff. You can hear that crust the whole time. It was loud, but the road just great. How was it?
Good.
It was loud, but it rode well.
It did, yeah.
This thing rocked it. Like rocked it. Let's do a groomer.
All right.
Mark Fawcett back down here in the Tribute Lounge, and today we're going to be highlighting a board I just rode, the Korua Shapes Transition Finder 157 Split Board. Korua Shapes might be newer as a brand, but have long-standing pedigree in the folks behind it and the manufacturing of snowboards. So details. So this board is obviously super directional. Which I really like for the conditions and what I ride around here in the Kootenays. Shorter tail, but a decent amount of little lift. Can you go switch on it? In a pinch. The setback, of course, is, several centimeters, but it's really designed as like a hard charging directional board. These boards have a lot of tail taper. This tail is 3.5 centimeters narrower than the tip, but that provides a great release, and the tail to be able to push it through a turn in the powder, like muy bueno. Super good, really easy to ride. One of the big benefits also of tail taper is that differential from the nose to the tail allows the board to sink in and trim out, similar terminology to surfboards. It trims really well, so you can actually just stand on it like a normal snowboard with a lot of weight on your front foot. Other than the shape, it has some really cool splitboard details. One thing that I really loved for putting those skins on are the holes up front. So instead of fidgeting around and trying to get that wire bail over the tip, it's a simple, nice little clip, and it also shortens and lightens the skins because they don't start till further down the nose. And likewise in the tail, really clean, sexy little tail notches. We tested it with the Union Expedition splitboard bindings, and well, that was about the sexiest looking setup ever. This whole kit was black and white and looked great. I happen to really enjoy that system, as it feels the most like a set of snowboard bindings to me. Korua has partnered with Union with all the splitboard hardware. So really clever, simple, sleek latches and clips, and hold the board really well together from a stiffness standpoint too. Some clips you can take the board and really fold it in half, and this new system's really good and stiff and holds it together well. And because of that, we went with Union Expeditions on the test. Every Korua comes with a PTEX 2000 sintered red base, and I mean, it's practically a race base, really fast, and it just has that original signature of Korua when you see that red base getting flashed up. So Korua toots this board as being sort of their all-arounder, and I would quite concur with that. Even though it's quite directional, there's enough tail there to land switch if you really needed to, or to be able to billy goat your way into something if you happen to be falling, leafing through it. I would say one of the biggest characteristics of this board that I really liked, it has what I would definitely consider a thicker or stiffer nose and tip than average. And what that's going to allow you to do, definitely lean into it without it giving way. But also when I had it out in that test and that sort of strange crusty stuff, it was just blasting through it. I felt no feedback from a flippity flappity tip. Also, on the groomer, having that stiff front, I was able to really lean into the beginning and initiations of the turns and it not fold up. Had a great feel. When I flexed it in the shop, I had some doubts or worries. I was like, this seems like a lot of board, but in the riding test, and I got to ride a few different conditions, it worked amazingly well. Korua has gone with a very traditional approach. It's a simple curve of the thick to thin core profiling. Camber helps quite a bit on a split board when it's in split mode. It distributes your weight pushed from the middle through the whole ski and the skin, most importantly, and it had great traction on the way up. So Korua Shapes is a really cool brand. They've been ingenious in their approach to what boards they create. There are a million standard popsicle stick boards out there. So if you look at the Korua Shapes website, you will see they have a plethora of very uniquely shaped boards. Their focus, I would say, overall is boards that perform really well in the groomers and really well in the backcountry or in the powder. Most of their boards are a little bit wider than average. I love that. There's no need for heel and toe drag, especially if you're an advanced rider. And the more we look at the funny little details in this board, we got it down here in the lounge and put the bright lights on it, and we found subliminal messages in the top sheet. I won't tell you what they are. You'll have to get one to check it out yourself. And this has been the Korua Shapes Transition Finder 157.
Thanks for watching the Tribute Lounge. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and also the bell icon to be notified each time we upload a new episode.
And if you have any questions about articles we've been reviewing, or would like to purchase any of them, or general questions about Tribute, please see tributeboardshop.com. Back to emails.